Welcome back to the Future Strong podcast. Today we're gonna be diving into something that might actually change how you think about success.
Okay.
It's all about being prolific.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and I don't mean just like churning out work, just getting stuff done,
Right.
but like really mastering your craft by creating more.
I like that.
So think about someone like Stephen King.
Okay. Yeah.
That level of output is just incredible.
It is.
And the really cool part is we're gonna explore why going for quantity can actually make quality better.
Huh. Yeah.
And how you can like build up the skills to make it happen.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it's interesting because we're always told, focus on quality, not quantity.
Yeah. Perfect it before you put it out there.
Exactly right.
Right.
But that can really hold us back.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to get it out there.
Exactly. And when we shift our focus to just like consistently putting stuff out there, it actually increases our chances of making something really amazing.
Yeah. It's like giving yourself more chances to hit the mark.
Right. It's not just about luck. It's about giving yourself more opportunities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you think about it like a batter stepping up to the plate.
Okay.
The more swings they take, the more likely they are to hit a home run.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah. And it's not just baseball. This applies to any creative field.
Oh, I see.
The more you create, the more you experiment,
You play around with things.
Exactly. You refine your ideas, and ultimately you just up your chances of hitting that gold.
It's like building momentum, right? Like the more you create,
Yeah.
it almost gets easier to keep creating.
Absolutely. Yeah, and as you produce more,
Yeah.
you're basically honing your skills,
Yeah.
You're mastering your craft just through consistent practice.
It sounds like practice makes perfect.
It really does. And it's funny, this ties in with Cal Newport.
Oh, yeah.
You familiar with him? He wrote, "So good they can't ignore you."
Yeah. I've heard of that.
And he talks about this idea of craft mastery.
Okay.
And he says being prolific is like the fastest way
To get good.
to becoming exceptional at what you do.
Makes me think of how athletes train.
Mm-hmm.
They don't try to be perfect every single time they practice.
Right.
But they focus on that constant effort.
Yep.
And just like getting better little by little.
Yeah, it's that gradual improvement.
Which leads to them being awesome.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's a great analogy. It's not about being flawless right from the start,
Right.
but about continuously refining your work over time.
And as you get better at it,
Yeah,
the work naturally gets better too.
it really does.
And beyond that, I think there's something to be said about when you're creating all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes part of your life.
Yes,
Like a natural rhythm.
exactly. It's less about overthinking.
Right.
And more about just doing.
Which can be freeing.
It is incredibly freeing.
Right.
So, how do we actually develop the skills and habits to become more prolific?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Well, one key concept, I think, is this idea of fixed costs.
Okay, fixed costs, I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, so think of it like building a house.
Right.
You need a strong foundation.
Right, of course.
And that requires some essential costs up front.
Yeah, the foundation's got to be good.
Exactly. So in your work, these fixed costs, they represent the time and effort you put in
I see.
to build your skills and knowledge base.
So like taking a course or
Exactly.
reading a book.
Yep. Or finding a mentor.
That makes sense.
Those are all investments in your foundation as a creator.
So the stronger the foundation,
Yeah.
the easier it is to consistently make good work.
Precisely. It's like giving yourself the best tools and resources to create a masterpiece.
I like that analogy.
And each field, it has its own set of like essential tools and techniques and concepts. It's like a specialized toolkit.
Okay.
And the more you learn, the more you add to that toolkit,
Yeah.
the more efficiently and effectively you can create.
So it's about actively learning and expanding your skill set.
Yes, definitely. But what does that actually look like?
Yeah, how do you do that?
It's about going beyond just admiring those who inspire us.
Okay.
It's about actively studying their methods,
Interesting.
analyze their work, break down their process, and really understand what makes them so effective.
So it's like going deeper than just liking their work.
Yeah.
It's understanding the how behind their success.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment,
Okay.
adapt those techniques to your own style.
Mm-hmm.
Because, building on the work of those who came before us,
Yeah.
adding our own voice and perspective,
Right.
that's how we push creative boundaries.
That's how we move things forward.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like learning a new language, The
Totally.
more you immerse yourself in the lingo, the techniques, all the little details of your field, the more fluent you become in expressing yourself creatively.
That's a really good way to put it. But, let's be real for a second.
Okay.
One of the biggest things holding us back from creating more is that fear of not being perfect.
Oh, yeah. Perfectionism, it's a creativity killer, for sure.
It is, isn't it?
We get so caught up in trying to make everything flawless
Right.
that we end up, blocking our own creative flow.
It's like we're so scared of messing up that we don't do anything at all.
Exactly. And that's the thing. You gotta embrace imperfection.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a part of the process.
We were saying, the more you create,
Yeah.
the more you're going to learn and get better.
It's about progress, not perfection.
So instead of getting stuck trying to reach some impossible ideal, we should focus on just putting in the work.
Exactly. Yeah, consistent effort and always trying to improve.
And I guess one of the best ways to get better is through feedback, right?
Feedback is huge, but yeah, it can be a little scary sometimes.
For sure.
It can be tough to put yourself out there and be open to criticism.
Yeah, you feel vulnerable?
You do, but feedback, especially from people you trust, it's invaluable,
What do you mean?
It helps you see things you might have missed, challenges your assumptions,
Okay.
and ultimately it just makes your work better.
It's like having another set of eyes on your work.
Exactly, a fresh perspective.
Someone to point out things you wouldn't have seen yourself.
Exactly, and don't be afraid to get feedback from different kinds of people.
Oh, interesting.
People with different backgrounds, perspectives, experiences.
Yeah, makes sense.
The more diverse the feedback, the richer the insights you'll get.
Makes me think of that saying, feedback is a gift.
It is.
Might not always feel like it at first,
Sure.
but it's a chance to grow.
Yeah.
A chance to make your work better, push yourself further.
And as you get more comfortable with feedback, you start to see it as a tool,
Okay.
a way to sharpen your skills.
I know we've been talking a lot about the individual side of becoming more prolific,
Yeah.
but I think we should talk about the community aspect too.
Community is huge. Yeah, surrounding yourself with other creative people, being part of a supportive group.
Yeah.
It's incredibly inspiring and motivating.
It's like having your own tribe,
Yeah.
people who get the creative process,
Yeah.
who can encourage you, give you feedback.
Yeah, and just make you feel like you belong.
It's a sense of belonging.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of just sharing your work,
Okay.
whether it's with other creators or with a wider audience.
Putting yourself out there.
Yeah, it helps you build confidence. You get feedback and you connect with people who like what you do.
It's like taking that leap of faith, right?
It is.
Trusting yourself in your work and sharing your voice with the world.
Exactly. And the more you create and share,
Yeah.
the more you refine your craft and hone your skills.
It's like a cycle of growth.
It is, yeah, a continuous cycle of growth and evolution.
And even with all the ups and downs, it's a journey worth taking.
Oh,
Because being able to consistently create and share our work, it's a gift.
it is.
It's how we connect with people,
Yeah.
express ourselves, and leave our mark on the world.
Yeah, it really is. And as we go on this journey, becoming more prolific, it's important to remember it's not like a race.
Right. It's not about getting to the finish line first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about finding a sustainable way to do it.
Okay.
Something that feeds your creativity, keeps you passionate.
So we should focus on building those habits and routines
Yeah.
that help us consistently create.
Exactly. It's about making creation a part of your life.
Like weaving it into who we are.
Yes, exactly.
It's like we need to find that balance between pushing ourselves to create consistently,
Yeah.
but also being kind to ourselves,
Totally.
and honoring our own creative rhythms.
And part of being kind to yourself
Yeah.
is celebrating the progress you make.
Okay.
Acknowledging the small wins, and learning from the setbacks.
Makes sense because it's all part of the process.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
It makes me think about how we often get so focused on the end goal
Yeah.
that we forget to enjoy the journey.
It's so true. The journey is just as important as the destination.
I think you're right. And when we can shift our perspective to embrace the whole journey, the creative process becomes less about, getting to a certain point
Yeah.
and more about just the joy of exploring and experimenting and discovering ourselves along the way.
Exactly. It's about embracing the unknown,
Right.
letting yourself be surprised by what you create.
I like that. And that sense of wonder
Yeah.
that keeps us engaged and motivated and inspired to keep going.
It really does.
Well, this has been a really insightful conversation.
It has.
Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and insights with us.
My pleasure.
I think we've all learned a lot about what it means to be prolific
Yeah.
and how we can tap into that creative energy in our own lives.
Absolutely. And remember, the path to creating more starts with a single step.
Okay.
So take that step today and keep moving forward, with passion, purpose, and a willingness to embrace the journey.
Those are some great words to live by.
Thank you.
And to our listeners, thank you so much for joining us on the Future Strong podcast.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be back next time with another conversation to help you reach your full potential. Until then, keep those creative fires burning.